if you're living on campus. Some schools have been limiting how much you can bring with you to move in. Because some of the issues that the schools faced during the COVID-19 pandemic, students were unable to move their belongings because they just simply had nowhere to put them to get them out quickly. So students were left just taking some of their things and having to come back later for the rest of their belongings. So take a look at those policies. You don't want to be rejected on move-in day because you brought too much with you. Just get a good idea of what they're looking for. Some schools are also asking for long breaks, especially those between terms, like fall and spring term, that they may ask you to move out completely in between those two particular terms. It all boils down to packing accordingly and also packing with a bit of caution. I know when I moved into my dorm all those years ago, I was excited to set it up, got new furniture, and brought a lot of things I probably didn't need. This is not the time to necessarily do that. In the grand scheme of things, in all the places you may live in your life, living in a dorm is short term. Regardless of the pandemic, you could have a terrible living situation. There could be issues that come up with your particular dorm or your particular room where the school will ask you to move. So you just want to keep that in mind. What we saw this past year is just, in all honesty, a little bit of chaos when it came to the dorm situation. So just be smart and pack accordingly. Even though going somewhere for several months may require you to bring a little bit more than you would on just a 2-week vacation, just be smart about what you're bringing with you. If you're only going for 3 months and then you'll head home during break, pack seasonally. Pack what you need just for your fall term. And then when you come back from your spring term, come back with maybe new clothes, different seasonal items that you would need. Schools also have COVID-19 protocols. If you were to test positive, they may ask you to quarantine. Or if you were traveling to the school may ask you to prove that you have a negative test, that you've been vaccinated, or they may require you to quarantine in general. Quarantine could require you to isolate, and your school may have certain areas where you would be required to isolate, meaning you'd have to take some of your belongings that you brought with you and quickly bring it over where you would be quarantining. So that's another reason to pack smart and to be smart about the different things you want to bring with you. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to share our video and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on other topics that we're going to cover.